The first thing I have to say is Meera looks absolutely stunning today, doesn't she? So Ravi and I met for lunch. Ravi is Meera's father. And I think he knew that I asked him to lunch to ask for his blessing in marrying Meera. And I think he could tell how nervous I was. By the grace of God, he knew the right thing that I needed, which was a bottle of wine, which he promptly ordered. Might have been 2 bottles, actually, I think, that we had that day. But the most important thing I really wanted to get across to Ravi at lunch that day was that I saw what a special person Meera is. And right now, I want you all on this side, Meera's friends and dear family, to know that I know what a special person that Meera is. I really see her. I know her. I know she's a nerd. And I know that she is the sweetest person that I have ever met. She has a lot of range. She can be on top of a parade float with a rainbow wig on, dancing up and down, or she might read 4 books in a week curled up in a blanket. And I know what a lucky man I am to have found this gorgeous, nerdy, thoughtful, and inspiring girl. I have been looking for her. And now that she's here, I am so happy that I get to be her best friend, her playmate, and her husband. I promise to cherish her, respect her, and to be an unwavering lifetime member of the Meera Fan Club. Most importantly, I will always remember how lucky I am that I get to call her my wife.
And you, Scott's side, I want...
I came prepared.
I want you to know that I know exactly how lucky I am to call this man mine. I know that he was raised well to be a strong, caring, and kind man. I know how capable, reliable, and generous he is, and how much he loves his family. I know that he has the most passion and enthusiasm for life. And I know that his ability to create fun and play like a little boy is one of the best things about him. And to all of you who love Scott, I promise to cherish and appreciate him for the rest of my life.
Our princess grew up fascinated with video games, Star Wars, cosplay, and anime, to mention a few. And we are so thrilled that she has found her perfect match in her life with Scott.
Starting as a young boy, his favorite game was to play Superman and rescue his Lois Lane. He would invite girls over from preschool and have them pretend to be Lois Lane, sneaking in kisses where he could. When Scott and Meera started dating, I instantly noticed a calmness that I had never seen in my brother. Scott called me later asking me what I thought of Meera, and I said, not only do I like her because she makes you happy, I like her because I feel like I want her to be my sister.
Growing up, Meera and I didn't always really see eye to eye on anything. We were very, very different people. I was very girly and into sports, and Meera was definitely more into the nerdy side of life. In the past few years, however, though, we've honestly connected in a level that I really never thought possible, and we've grown to be super close sisters, and I've always hoped for that, so I'm really blessed that we finally have been able to create that bond. But growing up, whenever we would have talks about the future, we would always talk about what we want in a man, and I never really quite understood her love for Star Trek or why she loves the Star Wars theme song so much, but whenever she would talk about what she wanted in a man, she always would say that he needed to embrace her like weird nerdy side. And luckily for you, you found a man who does that, and probably embraces it more than you do. And Scott especially, honestly, since I've known him, has gone out of his way to show he cares. I work in San Francisco sometimes late at night, and he always comes and picks me up instead of me like taking a cab because he just doesn't think it's safe. And I just think that's awesome that he's taken on that like big brother role. So the groom's grandmother died when he was really young, and so she had this ribbon. So we incorporated it into the flowers, so that would be like the something old out of the something borrowed blue. And yeah, so it's a little special like, keepsake on it.
The belt came with it, but I had it attached.
Deep breath. Cramp.
Last night's dinner, many of the people on this stage said some words that I thought also completed the couple. And I brought them forth because I thought they were very powerful. Integrity. They care for each other. They bring out the best in each other. They're selfless individuals. They're nurturing. And this was my favorite. They're lighthouses for each other.
Baby, you look so beautiful. Oh my God. When I think about you, I think about the happiest moments of my life. I think about how much I love the little things that make you Meera. Your smile and your laugh. You are kind and thoughtful and generous. You are clever and smart and a little sassy. I love every moment that we get to spend together.
The love that we have is extraordinary. You make me feel safer and more accepted than I ever knew was possible. Our relationship is the rock that keeps me grounded and the endless potential that challenges me to dream so big. You inspire me with who you are, and the life we build together will be our most amazing adventure.
As I look at my beautiful daughter in her lovely wedding dress, I can't help but reflect on the girl she was and the woman she has become. Meera, today, your mother and I are filled with joy at the happiness that we see in your eyes. Scott, you are everything I would have looked for in a son-in-law.
When I look at Scott and Meera, I see how alike and perfect they are for each other. Scott, how did you find a hot, intelligent, beautiful woman that is Star Trek or Trekkie?
I vow to be your partner,
I vow to have
your confidant,
patience
your lover,
through the dark
and your best
times
friend. I will stand by your side
and
always
to dance with you in our times of joy.
as I join my life with yours.
And no matter what, I vow to always choose our love.
You make my heart smile, and you make me the happiest I have ever been.
Cling to each other, communicate with each other, and make each other number one in your lives. This is all you need for a successful marriage.
So I'd like to propose a toast to Scott finally finding his Lois Lane.